In the 1970s, a 30-year-old man walked from his apartment to the Golden Gate Bridge. As he was walking, he watched all the other people. It was then that he decided to jump off the side and kill himself. In his apartment, he left a note, and it said, "I'm going to walk to the bridge. If one person smiles at me on the way, I won't jump." If just one person had smiled at him, he wouldn't have jumped. I know I smile at least once a day, and I'm sure you all do too. But that's not good enough. Everyone should smile more. Today, I'll explain to you how America is not happy, how antidepressants are not that good for you, how your smiling face affects others' moods, and how smiling is very beneficial for yourself. Imagine your two favorite people, two friends, or two family members, or maybe one of each. Now, according to the findings of an online Harris Poll survey between April 10th and 15th, 2013, by Harris Interactive, only 1/3 of Americans are happy. That means if you're happy, those two favorite people of yours aren't. And that's just us Americans. But where do we as a country rank in happiness compared to the rest of the world? According to the online 2013 World Happiness Report, edited by John Hellewold, Richard Lanyard, and Jeffrey Sachs, America ranks 17th. We're a world power. We have everything we would ever need to be happy. Well, most of us do. I believe that we should be ranked higher, but we're not. So what do we do with our unhappiness? We go to the doctor. But why? Media shows us the solution. There are numerous commercials that explain the common symptoms of depression and say that their brand of antidepressants will help. Just go to a doctor and get it. On August 12, 2013, an online New York Times article titled "A Glut of Antidepressants" by Ronnie Karen Rabin stated that 10% of Americans now take an antidepressant. But here's the problem. That same article also pointed out that nearly 2/3 of patients who had been given a diagnosis of depression did not meet the criteria for a major depressive episode. That means almost 7 of every 10 Americans taking an antidepressant do not meet the criteria. Yes, if you are truly clinically depressed, antidepressants can help. But what if you're just not happy? How beneficial is the medication for you? Once you start taking it, it's very hard to stop. You get used to that extra serotonin in your system. You will seem even more unhappy when you quit than when you started taking the medication. And I know you've all heard the commercials. Antidepressants can increase thoughts of suicide in children, teens, and young adults. Severe liver problems, some fatal, have been reported. Side effects include nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. That was taken from a Cymbalta commercial that aired on TV in 2009. Sounds so helpful, doesn't it? So, if medication isn't a good choice, then what is? Smile more. All of you happy people in this room can easily smile more to help others. When you smile, the people around you are more likely to smile. Smiling is contagious. When someone is smiling, they lighten up the room, change the mood of others, and make things happier. It is proven that something as simple as seeing a friend smile can activate the muscles in your face to make that same expression without you even being aware that you're doing it. You getting others to smile means that they will also rake in the benefits of smiling, which I'm about to explain to you. But if you don't care about others, at least smile for yourself. Try smiling and think of a negative thought. It's hard, isn't it? Smiling makes you happy even when you're not. Smiling gives you a high. Smiling releases endorphins, which are painkillers and stress fighters. Plainly, they just make you feel good. And serotonin, which makes you happy. In 1984, an article in the journal Science showed that when people mimic different emotional expressions, their bodies produce psychological changes that reflect that emotion. That means even a fake smile will release these chemicals. Smiling is a natural drug. According to the British Dental Health Foundation, a loving smile can produce the same emotional response as eating 2,000 chocolate bars. I feel like that would make me feel sick, not better, but you gotta listen to the dentists. This natural high you're getting from the endorphins and serotonin lowers your heart rate, steadies your breathing, and relaxes your body. Relaxation helps your immune system to work more efficiently, lowers your blood pressure, and relieves your anxiety and stress. Not only that, but according to the Los Angeles Times online article on March 29, 2010, Lifespan May Be As Wide As Your Smile by Sherry Rowan, big smilers live an average of 79.9 years, as compared to non-smilers, who live an average of 72.9 years. That's a 7-year difference. On top of that, smiling doesn't only help you internally, it helps you externally too. You putting a smile on your face changes how others perceive you. We are drawn to people who smile. To start it off, there's an attraction factor. Just think about how we're always asked to smile in pictures. People usually look their best when smiling. An online news release in 2012 by Orbit Complete titled Face Facts, Smiles More Attractive Than Makeup, found that almost 70% of people find women more attractive when they smile than when they're wearing makeup. To go along with the attraction factor, the muscles used to smile lift your face up, which will make you appear much younger. So when you start feeling like you're looking old, try smiling. Or you could keep smiling this whole time and you'll never look old. Another study published in the December 2009 issue of Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin had people look at full-body photographs of people they had never met. The people in the photos had one of two expressions: neutral, like a passport, or a smile. When observers saw the photos of the people, they were more likely to think that the smiling person was likable, confident, stable, authentic, flirtatious, attractive, and trustworthy. Put on a smile at meetings, appointments, and job interviews, and people will react to you differently. If you're smiling, you are 3 times more likely to be remembered, and if you're more easily remembered, you're more likely to get the job or be promoted. In conclusion, Americans are not happy, and to deal with their unhappiness, they use antidepressants, which are not working. Smiling helps those around you feel happier and has many benefits for yourself. Everyone should smile more, and I want you to go out and smile at any and everyone who looks like they could use a smile. It's very easy, and who knows, you could even save a life. In 1936, Dale Carnegie wrote in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, "A smile costs nothing, but creates much. It enriches those who receive without impoverishing those who give. It happens in a flash, and the memory of it sometimes lasts forever. Smile, for nobody needs a smile so much as those who have none left to give." Thank you.